this one, we need to make a mould of the whole bumper. So in order to stop the fiberglass dropping straight through the holes, I've pulled these out of the other Mark III bumper mould. So these will sit inside the headlights. We'll fit those in there. That'll blank them off. I cut these the other day and forgot to film it. These fit in the, well, I think the fog lamps. They go down there. Two of them. We need to blank the grill off. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet. Blank that off. I want to leave the grill in because it holds the bumper in its shape. As it all collapses, the last one collapsed. This is supposed to be removable. I'm going to mould that in to the actual bumper mould as well. And then we'll just make a plastic grill mould after and deal with that. These little tiny splitters that go on the bottom corners, we'll have to make separate moulds for those. Because I can imagine they're just going to get twanged. So rather than have to buy a complete bumper because that's moulded in the bumper, we'll make separate ones of those. I need to put a seam across the top here, and then down both, where are we? Down both these wheel arch innards, one across the bottom. I didn't make the last one like that. The last one was in a two-piece, but it was a bit awkward to get the bumpers out, so we'll try and do it in more pieces this time, just to make it a bit easier to pop them out, and hopefully the mould won't keep cracking. Right, without further ado, let's crack on. So looking along that line there, I think it's pretty straight. Straight enough for us, I think. Oops. So I think for a start, if we just give ourselves a datum, straight line datum to work off this. Oop. We'll cut that and use that as our reference line across the top of the grille when I can rescue it from the back of the bench. There's all sorts down there. So it has got a slight curve in it. So I think we'll just scribe that in. I will just scribe that in. Okay. So I think we're pretty close. I'll just chop those bits out just to miss these. Oops, you can't see those bits here. So I think we'll just slot that on. It doesn't have to be an exact fit. I mean, we're gonna put some wax, moulding wax around the outside. So I think if we trace round here and give ourselves a rough idea of where we are, cut that out, then we can just make it fit, because that's what we do. We'll trim that. I won't record it. You've seen me cut stuff before. That's not a bad fit across the top now. We can get a line of wax in that edge there just to radius that edge off a little bit. Now I need to cut this back whatever that is, 5-6 mil, just so it drops into that recess just there, so it sits on this edge, not this edge. Right, so if you can hear me over the compressor, that's pretty close now. I think we put that back in the bumper and glue it in. So yeah, we're close. A little bit of sand in now just to get that to fit in a bit better. Oh, we'll be okay. There we go. Bit of a gap there, not fussed. We'll get that waxed up. Glue that in position now. And start on the fog light hole. So cut these a few days ago off camera. Whilst I'm happy with the fit, there's a ridge just there that stops this sitting back nicely in that reveal. So I'm just going to shave that off. Don't think this bumper's going to get used for a proper car after anyway, so we'll just trim that edge back, sand that off, get that to sit back nicely, and get that panel, that one under there, glued it back in. Actually, it's so soft, it just knifes off. You can do it without wrecking the rest of the bumper. I think it's the pressure of being filmed. Can't take it. We've got a better fit around the top there now. Do the same with the other side and get them glued in as well. I'm just going to hot glue this headlight blank in place. Alright, try and get this little fella in. Let's try that again. I'll flip the bumper back over and we'll glue it from the back edge. So hot glue gun in the back on that and the headlight and that one. So we've got the other fog lamp to do. Like a ripping through it. So headlight blanks are in, fog light blanks are in. Need to get the grille blank in and start making the seams up for that top edge there and down the wheel arch bit there and the wheel arch bit around there. So that little gap there, need to seal that, else the resin and gel coat will just run straight down. And just so I've got a nice edge when we make the bumper, give it a nice little radius, just use the end of a lollipop stick just to give us a radius in there. So I'll do that with all of them. I'll do that with that seam there, around here, in here. Same with the blankets for the fog lamps and the headlamp. Crack on. Bring it back when I've done. Activate shaky cam. Right, so we've focus. There we go. Filled all around the headlight bowl, so I'll stop the resin running through in the gel coat. Same with that. Not worried about this because I need to wax it later. So that's all sealed. All the edges around the bumper, grille, all those sealed. Cool. So now I just need to make the flange to go on here and around these arch pieces here. Find my signboard. Right, if I can do this without shaking the camera too much. I need to stop. To get a mould off this, I need to stop this. It's wobbly. So I've cut a piece of aluminium angle. I'm going to bolt that on there, and then, sorry, I'm going to brace it from here down to here, and then cross brace it that way. Then that should hold my height and my width and stop it flapping about while I try to get the glass on. Good theory. Let's see if it works. Seems to have done it. Stiffened that up lovely. Stops it flapping about. So now, when we tip it on its back and start laying the glass on, we'll just stop it flapping about and deforming. Nobody likes a deformed bumper. Getting a bit ahead of myself here. So just put a bit of masking tape down on this edge, go all the way around, and then we can stick a return up here. So this will be one piece of the mould, this will be another piece of the mould. So we'll stick a flange up, glass against that back edge, then pull all this off when it's gone off. Oh, you'll see. Bumper, can you do me a favour? While I get this plastic out to make your seams up, can you get yourself on the floor? Thanks, mate. So I normally use signboarding, that fluted stuff that estate agents use for their boards that they never take down once they're put up. But I haven't got any. So just use a bit of that ABS plastic, that'll do the same job. We'll cut, I don't know, 2-3 inch or 75mm if you're metric off there, cut that down into 75mm strips, and then we'll start piecing it around the bumper flange. So I've marked, I decided 60mm will be fine. So I've marked it in there. This ABS is dead easy to cut. Mark it off like that. Then, famous last words. Oh no, there we go. It's a bit like cutting plasterboard, but not. So you got off the bus and you saw a duck with a bowler hat. Oh, good story. So all the seams on this side, got the two wheel arches in, the top edge across there. I'll just flip the bump around and show you the side. I need to put a seam across the bottom edge as well, I think. So we've got a seam against that edge, around the top to that edge, down that side. Fill a couple of little holes for the badge, and then do tape over these holes here. So not far off, and we'll just put another one around that bottom edge to give us a lip out. I'm going to make a separate mould for the under tray. Still seaming. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh yeah. There we go, all seamed up, all waxed. Give it a couple of minutes and then I'm going to just dust a layer of PVA over it. Then we're guaranteed to get it off, get the mould off when we're done.